a.m. See you there.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Times are tough, and right now those in the commercial world know that being heard via advertisements is the name of the game. AmpSquare.tv understands how important advertisement is and is proud to express that it's truly the only plugged-in internet television production company on the market. Amp2.tv live streams all their shows across all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. Amp2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Hello, and welcome. It is Tuesday night, so you know what that means. It is the Power Biz Show time. We're so happy to have you. If you are watching via Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, welcome. Hello. If you're listening on iHeartRadio, hello to you. And of course, to all of our radio listeners, I want to say hello. You know, I like to give a warm greeting because you are so appreciated. Do keep in mind that a great way to show your support is to hit that share button. Yeah, at the bottom of your screen, hit that share button. Sharing is caring. You never do know how this message, these products and services may be actually of great help to someone that you know, someone on your timeline, someone on your news feed. Now, the Power Biz Show is proudly sponsored by Bloomberg Business Week. If you go to thepowerbizshow.com, you'll be able to see a special offer from Bloomberg Business Week. That's the Power Biz, B-I-Z, show.com. So that's THE Power Biz, B-I-Z, show.com. We so appreciate your support. And tonight's topic is so important. It's important because, you know what? I like to put my money where my mouth is. I think it's important that during this shopping season where we're talking about Shop Small and Small Business Saturday, that we as an organization, we at the Power Biz Show have decided to actually bring small business owners to our viewers in online world and viewers on the radio, because it's so essentially important that we support each other. Last week, we talked about it in great detail. And so this week, we're actually going to put action to what we talked about. First person up, she's an amazing entrepreneur and business owner. Her name is Latrice Burton. We have her on the line. Latrice, are you there? Latrice, can you hear me?
Here, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Latrice. Listen, do us a favor. Please tell us what city you're in, what city and state, and introduce yourself to the audience.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name is Latrice Burton. I am originally from Boston, Massachusetts. We recently relocated to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So tonight I am tuning in with you guys from Philadelphia.
Hey, Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I've never been, but I definitely need to put that on my bucket list now that I know someone who's a great female entrepreneur who lives there. Welcome, Latrice. Now, tell us about your business. Tell us about what impact you're having in the world.
Thank you. I appreciate you for even allowing me the opportunity to do so. So my name again is Latrice Burton. I am the CEO of Burton Healthy Living, and that came about by me being introduced to a company called Total Life Changes. So by being introduced to this company, learning a bit about it, it kind of was my first real step into entrepreneurship in terms of multi-level marketing and direct sales and things like that. I had no idea this world ever existed until 2015. So literally, once I kind of got in and I saw all these people and selling products and making, outstanding amounts of money, working from home, time freedom, all these things that I had dreamt of, like dreamt of wanting to be able to do, work from home. I didn't know anybody who worked from home. Time freedom, what's that? So when I was introduced to Total Life Changes, I learned about their products. I decided to kind of take a leap of faith, try this out. And with that, I ended up going to the bank one day, learning that I could create an LLC. So Burton Healthy Living was born. And that's basically in partnership with Total Life Changes. So within Burton Healthy Living, I sell the Total Life Changes health and wellness products. And Total Life Changes it's an amazing company. In terms of on the customer side, it's health and wellness products. We carry a very large variety of products from skincare to energy, vitamins, weight loss, you name it. We pretty much have it all. And then on the flip side, if you want to earn money, there's an awesome compensation plan attached to it. So once I kind of got my foot in the door, I had some entrepreneur friends that kind of sucked me into this world, and I've been here ever since. And the impact on the world, at least that I am attempting to make, and I'm hoping, I am praying to God that I succeed at this, is really to just help people step into all it is that they were called to be. So on the health and wellness side, just helping to get people healthy, helping to get people, off of different medications, helping to, get people to look in the mirror and enjoy and love the person that they see, even just internally. Oftentimes weight loss or, outward appearance, it begins in the inside. So, vitamins, minerals, detoxing, learning more about just all natural things that are here on this planet that, are here to basically keep us alive and keep us healthy and, just keep us pushing forward. So as a stay-at-home mom, as a homeschooler, as a wife, I am attempting to make my mark on the world by just helping people to step into all it is they're called to be, even if my little piece of that is just by helping them get healthy or helping them enjoy the person they see in the mirror. That's my goal. I hope that made sense for you guys.
Absolutely. In fact, Latrice, let me know, do you see video on your side of the screen?
Do I see the word video?
No, do you see?
Or do I see anything?
Do you see anything at all on your?
No, I see a blue screen and then I see a little black screen in the corner.
Okay, so we're going to have our engineer take a look at that because Latrice is trying to patch in via video. But the good news is you cannot keep a powerhouse female entrepreneur down. So your images and pictures I will show to the audience on my end as we try to figure that out. Because one of the things that I love is that she's just not talking the talk. She's walking the walk. So let me just show you guys this amazing before and after picture. So she's not just trying to sell you these products, you guys. She is a product of these products. In fact, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to scoot a little bit closer so you guys can see. But look at that. Look at that amazing before and after picture. And you meet people online, right? You meet people on Facebook and they become friends and colleagues and peers and mentees, mentors, whatever the case may be. But I've been watching Latrice for quite some time now, and she is definitely a product of her product. So definitely go to bhlnow.info. That's bhlnow.info. And you will be able to find out more about her products and see these amazing pictures and connect with her because she really does care about your health. I'm going to give you a quick example, and don't be shy, Latrice, if you don't mind me sharing this information. But I posted a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, how sick I was. I was dealing with pneumonia, and I was just pushing along, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I was sick of coughing. And we have never met. Latrice and I have never met. And she saw my post, and she inboxed me and asked me for my address, and she sent me a care package of tea to clear myself out. And I was just like, this lady is a complete stranger, basically, right? But I was just so amazed. But you know what? I tell people, that's why you do things. Because here, she actually did something out of her comfort zone, I'm sure, from her heart. Now, fast forward a month or two, now I have the ability to give her a gift because that's how the world goes. It's about karma. People are like, Ann, why are you so happy? Why do you like people so much? Because I want to be liked. In order to be liked, you have to give out liking. Right. If you want to be a good friend, if you want to have good friends, you have to be a good friend. Absolutely. If you want to have women supporting you, guess what? You have to support women. And so I just want to say to you, if you are dealing with any kind of health ailment, if you need someone to speak to in a meaningful way, Latrice Burton is definitely your girl. She doesn't just talk it. It's not just an Instagram post for her. She really means it from the bottom of her heart. And this picture says it all. Look at this before and after picture. This picture says it all. And for those listening to radio, maybe you can describe to them, Latrice, the physical difference your body have made. Because not everyone's going to be able to see this video. Some people are listening via radio audio. How much weight have you lost? What has been the difference in your body?
Sure. I have actually, so I mentioned that I was introduced in 2015. So I lost about 15 pounds then. And then I took a break to focus on church and spiritual growth and all that stuff. I totally stepped outside of business because it was pretty overwhelming since I was new to network marketing. And I gained a ton of weight back. So now, 2017, I started again at the beginning of this year around the 200-pound mark, which nobody believes me when I say that, but the number on the scale was not lying. And I have lost 40 pounds. So I lost about from February. I'm not sure what picture you're showing because I can't see it either. So what picture is that one?
Well, I've actually shown both pictures. So the last picture I showed was you, I believe, in a white top. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the picture of me, like where I'm the heaviest and I have a ponytail on the top and I have like a scarf around my neck, and that was me after church. So that picture was actually taken last year. That was me at the 200-pound mark. That was in about October. So then around January is when I was like, you know what? I already know about the product. I've already done this before. I just need to commit to it. I need to, get my life together. And this is now, I'm speaking 2017 now. In 2016, I'm actually an asthmatic. I've had asthma ever since I was in elementary school. I think about first or second grade. I don't remember. But I've pretty much had it all my life. And 2016 was my worst year ever. Like, I was on steroids. I've been to the emergency room several times, on the verge of asthma attacks. And towards the end of the year, I really was just like, I have to get serious about this. I really have to, take control and, just take my health into my own hands, because I know that I'm the only person who can control it. Like, I can go to the doctor, I can do all of those things, but at the end of the day, if I'm not saying yes to me, if I'm not saying yes to a healthier me, it's really not going to matter what anybody else says. So I started taking the products around January, February-ish. So that first picture, that was me around that time in the with the ponytail on top. Then you'll see me in a black outfit, and that was in March. And I had went to a Total Life Changes event. And when I left that event and I said, okay, I know I lost some weight. I saw those pictures. I was not happy with the pictures. And I was just like, now I really have to get serious. So then you'll see the picture of me in the white top from July. That was me saying from March, there was another event in July, that by July, when I go to another Total Life Changes event, there is no way that that same person who walked in March is walking in July. So in July, I walked in 30 pounds lighter, totally different person. And since then, I've lost another 10 pounds. So now I'm at 40 pounds down. I went from a size 14, if you guys need numbers, 14 bottoms, large top. Now I'm at a small top and an 8 bottom.
That is awesome. And Total Life Changes has a lot of different products. They have coffee, which I'm showing a picture of your coffee. Can you tell the audience a little bit about that briefly?
Yes, absolutely. So Delgado coffee was actually one of the products that I used because I am a coffee drinker. So I stopped drinking, the different coffee shops that we all know and love. I stopped drinking those coffees. I switched over to Delgado coffee. It is a slimming coffee, so it's a weight loss coffee. It's still a gourmet, high-quality coffee. You would not taste the difference, but it's also a weight loss coffee, so it's going to help you to lose weight. And then there's also an ingredient in there called chaga. You guys can Google that at your leisure, CHAGA. It's a medicinal mushroom. And chaga, pretty much, it's the king of mushrooms. It helps with everything. It's anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, antimicrobial, antibacterial, anything you could possibly imagine. Chaga is anti that if it's not good for you. So that coffee I drank, and yeah, that's how I started my day. It helps to curb your appetite. Sometimes I might even have 2 cups. I'll nurse a cup through the afternoon, have another cup, and then, I wasn't hungry as much. So, that helped tremendously, just getting rid of all the, the different flavored lattes and all that. I could still use that coffee. Now, I have done some tips and tricks because I love the kitchen. I can still take that coffee and buy my own creamer from the grocery store and kind of doctor it up. Not too much, but just enough that it's still fun and still flavorful. And, yeah, that's one of the products that I use to help me lose that 40 pounds.
Wonderful. And also, you guys have your signature tea, ISO tea. Can you tell briefly the audience a little bit about that? I'm showing a picture of it right now.
Sure. The ISO tea, so that's actually our flagship product. What you're showing a picture of is our original ISO tea. So it's the brewed tea. There's a steeping process to it. It's an all-natural tea made of 9 herbs. It's totally herbal. There's no actual tea leaves in the tea. It's a completely herbal tea. It detoxes gently at a cellular level, so all your major organs, purifies your blood, things that you would not imagine a tea could do, that tea does. Kills parasites. So
wow.
For somebody who
get
has
those
never
parasites out that colon. Get those parasites out the colon.
For someone who's never detoxed ever, when they get their hands on that tea, if they are patient and they take their time with it, I'm telling you, it will completely cleanse you out. And not to be gross or not in a bad way, but it's going to take all those toxins out of your body. All that stuff that's built up in your colon, those toxins continue to they just recirculate through your body. So that's another reason why we have a lot of illness and stuff. So
one of our guests, Latrice, actually has a question. She's excited about the colon girl. What is your question?
Come on, bring it on.
So Latrice, my question is, how long is the detox process?
So because it's a gentle detox tea and it's herbal, you could literally drink this tea forever, which I will be doing, and it's not going to hurt you. So the same way somebody might drink Kool-Aid, not saying that you drink Kool-Aid, but the same way somebody would drink orange juice every morning, you could drink the tea. So really, you would gauge it by your body, depending on what's going on inside of you. You'll know when you've had a really good cleanse. And at that point, you wouldn't necessarily have to drink it every day, but really you wouldn't want to stop drinking it because it helps you to feel so good and it cleans you out. And not to be too graphic, but you can tell the difference in your bathroom visits on the tea and with a healthy colon, and your bathroom visits without the tea in a not so healthy colon, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And I just want to also show quickly before we wrap up your segment, you also have the NutriBurst, which is a liquid shot of vitamins, basically, right? Can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm probably very long-winded. I'm just trying to give you guys as much information without throwing up on you, so I'm sorry. But the NutriBurst is one of my ultimate favorite products. So I mentioned asthma in 2016 and all the trouble that I had. The NutriBurst, although we cannot make any medical claims, NutriBurst has helped me, this is my personal testimony, to retire my asthma medications. So I cannot wait until 2018 because I will officially be able to say that I have not used my medication for the entire year of 2017. No steroids, no visits to the emergency room, no inhaler, none of that. NutriBurst, it is a liquid multivitamin as opposed to the pills that people usually dread. NutriBurst, your body absorbs at a 98% rate, so you're absorbing pretty much everything that's in there, which as with a pill, your body only absorbs about 20% because you have to break down the pill, and our bodies don't completely ever break down anything that's in a pill form. So you're getting your fruits, your vegetables, amino acids, you're getting whole food greens. So people who don't really eat lots of vegetables, you're getting all of that. You are getting fruits, vegetables, amino acids, your vitamins, your minerals. Anything you could think of is in NutriBurst, and you take 1 tablespoon a day. You could take a 2nd tablespoon if you want. Gives you a great boost of energy, and it does amazing things for the body.
Awesome. It was such a pleasure having you on the show. Latrice, if you can tell the audience how they can connect with you and what's upcoming with you, that'll be great, and we'll wrap you up.
Absolutely. Thank you. So you guys can definitely connect with me on Facebook. That's where I spend most of my time when I am on social media. Just at Join Latrice. So you can type it right in the Facebook search bar, at Join Latrice, all one word, and I will pop up. There are a couple different Latrice Burtons on Facebook, so that would confuse you. And also burtonhealthyliving@gmail.com if you guys have any questions. And that's Burton, my last name, Burton, healthyliving@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me. I am here, open, ready, and willing to assist you guys.
Awesome.
And I appreciate you, Ann. Thank you.
And you know what? Don't wait until January 1st. Don't be like the rest of the people in America that's going to say all this healthy living something in the first quarter of next year. Start now. You now know as someone who's been there, done that, who's conquered that tiger, that lion. So you now have a support system available to you. Get access to it. Connect with Latrice Burton. She is the real deal. And Latrice, we're going to let you go. However, as you hang up, don't forget to go online and share out this video. You can go to @Shiro Rising. That's @Shiro Rising. And you will see the video live. Hit that share button so that your family, your friends, your supporters can see your debut on iHeartRadio and WWNN. And we are so excited that you were able to be here with us today.
Thank you so much, and I've already shared, and you guys have a great and blessed night. I appreciate you guys.
Okay, you take care now.
I'll
Bye-bye.
be contacting you.
There you go. You already have one new customer. So she is gone. Now we're going to take a little detour, and we left health. So health and wellness, we've talked about that. That's on everyone's shopping list. Mm-hmm. Listen, everyone's shopping list, everyone's bucket list, everyone's New Year's resolution list. So if you have someone that you love, why not give them the gift of health? Connect with Latrice Burton. If you have a loved one who has issues, who's looking to lose weight, who's looking to just cleanse themselves, contact Latrice Burton. She has tons of items that makes great gifts and also great stocking stuffers. Now we're going to mosey along to Barbara Craig. She has an amazing website. I call her my mom techpreneur. Her website is Be Like Barb. That's belikebarb.com. B-E, like L-I-K-E, Barb, B-A-R-B.com. And, you know, Be Like Barb is really about telling you to be your best. She's not telling you to be her. She just wants you to be you. We all need to be us, be unique. And she has an amazing website with some great items to purchase. She's actually based out of Europe. She's based out of Ireland. And her website has amazing dresses for women, amazing jewelry. And I want to show you guys some of these items and some of these prices, even though they're in euros. Understand, if you're using PayPal, it automatically does the currency exchange for you. These prices cannot be beat, even though they're in euros. Now, look at this dress. Look at this dress. And I know there's some reflection. There we go. Look at this dress. I'm going to do a zoom in on it, but I just want you to see it kind of from afar. It's a beautiful, elegant floral lace dress that would make a great holiday dress, a great New Year's dress, a great wedding dress, gala dress. It's only €9.99. $9.99. Your McDonald's meal that you upgraded to supersize that you shouldn't have was probably more expensive than this amazing lace dress. Now, Barbara would have loved to be with us today, but because of technical difficulties crossing the pond, we could not have her come in. But I decided, you know what? This is about women supporting women. Right. You know what? I will take on the responsibility of sharing to the world your website. And so that just gives you an example of one of the beautiful dresses. Very different sizes. They have runs the gamut. She has even tops that are available. Look at this leopard top. And you guys know I love me some animal print. Well, today I'm in my sequence army, with fur. You guys might think, aren't you in South Florida, Ann? Yes. And it's 60 degrees and I decided to wear fur. Yes. And it's faux fur because I love the animals. But here is a beautiful leopard print top. Look at this beautiful leopard print top. It would actually accent just about anyone, whether you're an apple, pear, it's going to look good with about anyone. So again, go out there, support this amazing woman who is a mompreneur, which I love my mompreneurs, honey. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm an entrepreneur. And some days I'm like, oh, I can't do it. So I can't even imagine being an entrepreneur, being a mom, and still trying to make it work. In addition, at belikebarb.com, you have your jewelry. You have some really cool, unique jewelry pieces. Oh my goodness, Barbara, you did not tell me that you had a watch that has a globe background with an airplane. Look at this watch. Let me zoom in some more, you guys. Look at that. You know I'm your neighborhood girl gone global. I love that. I may need that in my life, Barbara. That's only $4.99. Oh, but it's sold out. Barbara, you have to find one more for me. And then she has some really unique pieces that I think would make really great gifts for the one that you love, whether it's the pearl necklace, polished faux pearl necklace. You guys can take a look at that. Look at this beautiful horse pendant. Or is that a unicorn? I know that's a unicorn. You know, a lot of people love unicorns. Do you have someone on your Christmas list that loves unicorns? Isn't it something special for them? So she has jewelry, she has tops, she has dresses. She has what you need. And one of the things that I learned from last week, we were talking about shop small, is the impact that shopping with small business owners makes. It makes a positive impact in someone's life, because when you sow a seed into someone's business that's an entrepreneur, that's a bootstrapper, you really are allowing them to do a little dance of joy. When you go to Walmart, listen, no one is giving a dance of joy when you're at the checkout. In fact, they're giving you an evil look because they don't want to be at work. But when you shop with entrepreneurs, what you're doing is really exciting someone about their business. And she even has items for kids. If I can click up the kids, and she has some beautiful kids. Let me tell you something, especially her daughter. I'm a little bit biased to girls. Her daughter has read my book, Wonder Woman, Your Goals.
That's right.
Yes, and she is, listen, a little Wonder Woman. But she has cute items for the kids also. So if you are an aunt, a uncle, and you have the little ones, let me zoom in so you can take a look at this cute outfit. Oh, this outfit makes me want to have a baby just for the outfit. Look at this.
Okay.
It is a t-shirt with lips, and then the pajama pants has eyelashes. How cute is that? Isn't that adorable?
It is, but I'll pass on the girl
You
clothing.
don't want to, yeah, you have a son, right?
I do.
Well, that means you need a daughter in your life. That's what that
I don't.
means. No daughter, no.
No.
So there's a lot of items on here. So if you're looking to support someone, if you're looking to buy a couple of clothing items, I definitely will encourage you to go to belikebarb.com. belikebarb.com. And she has some fun items. So let's say you don't have kids, you don't have parties to go to, you're not a dress person. She has some fun things also on there, whether it's costumes, whether it's pajamas, whether it's any kind of sleep apparel, a lot of, these fidget spinners that I can't stand. Listen, Barbara, no tea, no shade. I say I agree with
No
you
more
with
fidget
this,
spinners.
but I just don't get it. One time I was in a store, and this woman had to be 50 years old doing a fidget spinner. And I'm like, you can't occupy your time? You need a fidget spinner?
I'll tell you the whole issue with fidget spinners later.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later because I need questions. I have questions. And then, listen, if you have that girl, and it's so funny because a niece of mine did this as her theme for her birthday party, but they have the Baywatch swimsuits. Look at that. The Baywatch swimsuit.
Oh.
So if you have a real young person who's all the way lit, as they say,
So if I get Latrice's products, I can wear Barb's bathing suit.
see, this is why I had you last. Now you see why. See, listen.
If I get Latrice's products, I can
There
wear
you
that
go.
bathing suit.
See, there's a plan. There's a plan. You see, we start off with the health and wellness to get you all together snatched.
Right.
Okay. Then we mosey on down to the Baywatch swimsuit.
Right.
Where you can really show all the work you've put in with
Yes,
health and wellness.
absolutely.
So belikebarb.com. She has a little bit of everything. You can definitely, even if you only purchase one thing, show support towards women entrepreneurs. Here's the interesting thing. So often, you guys, we hear the quotes of women are mean to other women. I don't believe that. That is not my experience. They want us to believe that. But I do believe that women can support other women. Women can grow together in business. And it starts with just $1. It starts with just $5. And when you sow that into a woman's life, guess what? It comes back multiple fold. And so go to Be Like Barb, show that women dollars have power. We already know they have power, right? But let's really show them this holiday season. That's belikebarb.com. So I'm so excited to now introduce you to our next guest for Shop Small. Shop Small. And don't forget, if you're watching, hit that share button. Share this out because sharing is caring. This is the Power Biz Show, and we decided to flip the script, change things around, because the first week of December we were talking about Shop Small, but I said, you know what? It's not good enough for us to talk about Shop Small. We need to show it. And so we have this amazing woman here, And if you could just
Like Wonder
move the
Woman.
microphone just a little bit
So they
down.
can see my
There you
beautiful
go.
face.
I need to see that face. I need to see the bob, honey. I need to see it. I need to
Don't encourage me.
experience. I need to experience it.
Do
Please.
not encourage me.
Because she's about to bring the house down. Listen, she's about to bring the house down. Yes, you have high expectations here.
I see.
Please introduce yourself to the audience.
Well, see, I don't know how to do my introduction because you come in, oh, nice and bubbly. And I'm just... But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to be here. I am the amazing, wonderful Natasha Hatchett, and I am an author, I'm a mentor, a motivational speaker, a mompreneur, and it does get hard at times, but I'm all that and then some. So that's me in a nutshell. And I'm excited to be here and be sharing with you guys this evening.
Absolutely. She is a great mother. She gives and pours in other people's lives. She's really being way too nice.
I am.
Way too nice. And I brought her on because, you guys know I love to read books. In fact, I had an addiction.
I do too.
I had an addiction to books. And at one point in my life, I was spending $300 a month at Barnes & Noble.
See, the thing is, books give you an escape when you really can't escape. So it was always my vacation as a little girl.
And it was like that for me because I'm the last of 6 kids.
The second.
And so they always had control over the remote control.
Oh.
So I would just go to my room and grab a book so I can control my own entertainment.
Right. That would be your only control.
Exactly. That would be my only control. So I fell in love with it, and I guess I stayed there forever. But I love books because I do believe that there is power in knowledge. But now I add a little something to it. I say there's power in knowledge when you execute and implement. Because I'm just tweet because I am so fed up this year of people who are gathering all these knowledge nuggets, but they're not implementing. They're not taking the leap after getting the knowledge.
See, okay, that segued me into my book. I don't know if you was ready to go there, but let's
I
go
was
there.
about to go there.
So you said you were sick and tired of people gathering all these nuggets and not doing anything with it. What if we don't know what to do with it? See, and that's what prompted me to write my amazing little handy dandy book.
Let me take a look. Let me bring it closer to the camera.
So my book is called Birthing Your Vision in the Midst of Chaos. It's under a series of books that I'm going to be writing under My Pain Has a Purpose. We gather all this information, but no one never really teaches us what to do with it, right? So I was sitting there as one of those people that had gathered all this information and didn't know what to do with it. So what did I do? I decided, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith and put it all in a book. Maybe what I've been through or how I gotten my start will help somebody else get their start. So that's what birth actually gave me my start in writing that book. Sometimes we just don't know what to do with all those little nuggets. So they look cute on paper and we store it at home and then we go to the next conference and the next meeting we say, I didn't get it, I need more. But in fact, you really don't need more. You just need to put it in. Implement and what's the other one?
Execute. Absolutely.
So in this book, I teach others how to implement and execute. And it's really, really simple. It's a very easy read. And I purposely made it an easy read so you don't get too bogged down with the reading and you feel like, oh, I can't finish this book. It's a very easy read for that reason because I actually want you to get up and birth that vision.
And you know what? I love that you said that because this is one of the things I love about you. Can I share the story of how we met?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
Listen.
Okay, I have to share. We're going to put the book to the side for 1 second.
Gosh, you can.
Okay, but I have to share the story because when I say this woman is so real and raw, some people may not be able to handle it. And she might even scare some people away. But here's the thing. So I'm one of those people that at least once a week, I go out on Facebook and say, I'm going to make new friends. Yeah, I'm that crazy person that probably was that kid in the playground as a kid that was like, I want new friends. Let me go introduce myself to strangers. I guess stranger danger was never taught to me.
No,
wasn't. I saw a post that she made in a Facebook group. And I said, when I saw that post, I said, now this is my kind of woman. We need to connect. I felt a positive vibration. And so I reached out to her, and it was just like, I could feel the rolling of the eyes in her response. Who is this person? Why are they reaching out to me? Long story short, we met at Denny's to talk, chew and chat. And listen, She had to fall in love with me. I forced her to. She had no choice. But
did.
what was that magic question you asked me?
What is it that you want from me?
Yes. That's what she said. She's like, what do you want from me?
What do
and
you
I
want
was
from
like,
me? That
so
was my question.
shocked by that question. But that's a real question because I was just like, let's connect. Let's do this, like, community collaborate.
She's giving you half of the story. She's like, hi, this is Ann, and I just want to connect. Like, what do you want from me? What is it that you want from me?
You know what? And I was taken aback because it's true. It's like, what do I want? I don't want anything. I want us to connect. I want to grow
Right.
in a relationship. So listen, she didn't let me scare her away.
I did.
And I didn't let her scare me away with her meanness. Almost. Maybe I wanted to run just a little bit. But see, this is what community building is about.
Absolutely.
This is what women supporting women is about. So I want to read the short bio about the author that's at the back of your book, if you
That's
don't
me.
mind. Raised in Liberty City by a single mother and being a fatherless teen propelled Natasha. Do I pronounce it right?
Yes.
Because I want to give it like a French thing.
It's actually Russian.
See, I want to give it a French thing because I'm Haitian. So,
But say it, do your French thing
Okay,
and let's
okay.
see what it sounds like.
okay, now you put pressure on me. I can't do it. Founder of Stronger Together Empowerment Foundation. Can you tell the audience about your foundation? Because I love what you're doing.
Absolutely. So Stronger Together Empowerment Foundation is founded to help teenage girls. Because as you said, the back cover of my book, it states that fatherless teen. So I made a lot of not so great decisions as a fatherless teen. And so I decided to go ahead and start a foundation that will help teenage girls in particular not make the same decisions that I made, not fall into the same pitfalls, things of that nature. So that's what Stronger Together Empowerment is. So we mentor, we kind of give life coaching. I don't like to call it life coaching for girls. I pretty much like to call it mentoring. So I mentor teenage girls and help them find their way and filling those fillers of life.
And finding love for themselves.
Oh, that's a major component because our mantra at Stronger Together is loving me is enough.
Woo,
And
yes.
so teenagers need to know that, girls in particular, because, not to go into detail, but the first guy comes along and says he loves you and you haven't heard that I love you before, you kind of fall for the okie doke. I did. I'll be honest.
Absolutely.
I fell for it.
Listen, I'm
me
going to put
too.
2 hands and a leg up.
And a
You
foot.
see the leg? I'm putting the leg up, the foot up. Absolutely.
I fell for it. So I don't want teenage girls to fall for the okie doke and fall for the shirt. And nothing against men using, boys, whatever they are at that moment, using the I love you term. But I just need teenagers to know that you don't have to fall for that. You can love you and loving you more than enough, baby.
More than enough.
I'm actually thinking about changing it to more than enough. We had that conversation.
I know. I love it. I love
More
it.
than enough.
And here's the thing. The girls that are being mentored by her are being mentored by a class act. Let me just say that. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to boast. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. No, listen, boast. Be your biggest PR publicity team.
Right.
She has her bachelor's degree in social welfare, master's in psychology. She's an inspirational speaker. She's devoted in her church. She's a committed mother. And yes, the platform is loving me is enough. And you know
Loving you
what?
is enough.
You cannot succeed in any profession, in any
Not at all.
part of your life if it doesn't start from a place of love. Now, where can they order a copy of the book?
So funny that you asked. So you have the website up, and it's my nickname, Tasha. It's TashaHatchett.com, and it's currently under construction, but you can still go on there. I just approved all the final updates on my way driving it. I know I shouldn't be texting and driving, but I was. I finally approved all the updates for it tonight, so it should be up live, and it's going to look a little bit different. So you can go to TashaHatchett.com, and you can order your book there, or you can go through PayPal. The book is $15. You can go through PayPal at Tasha Hatchett International, INTL, at gmail.com, and you'll be able to order it.
Now, chapter 2 talks about write the vision
And make it plain.
and make it plain.
Stop collecting those nuggets and do nothing with them. And just in case, if you go to the end of chapter 2, for that person that feel like, oh, I don't have anything to write with, nowhere to write, boom, it's space in the book to actually write your vision.
I love
eliminated
it.
all the excuses.
Exactly. No excuses. And you know
No
what?
excuses.
I was
and
at,
that's my mantra for 2018. No
you
excuses.
did tell me that.
None.
I love that no excuses.
No excuses.
Because you know what? I'm going to be honest and put myself out there since we're talking about vision. I had a vision for myself the start of this year to be millionaire status, honey. I was calling it. I was claiming it. I said, I have made millions for corporations. Why can I not do it for myself? And so I put it out there. And even though I'm very proud of what I accomplished this year,
Right.
I hit the 6-figure mark by August. So I'm happy about that, but I was nowhere near the $1 million status.
Right.
And so I started thinking about this the past couple of weeks. And I realized that deep down, the little girl in me did not see it as really possible. Like, I was saying it, but my inside was not
Right.
in alignment with what I was saying, because you know what? I am a little reckless. I do, you guys know I like shiny things
Right.
and buying
Anybody
new
that
things.
shows up in army fatigue, that sequence, you are reckless. Boo.
Exactly. I'm a little
You're
reckless. But so I had to say to myself, you know what, Ann? Have you shown to be a good steward this year? Have
Right.
you really regulated yourself the way you need
Right.
to in order for the universe to bless you
Right.
with such a blessing? And I have to be honest with you. No, I'm not ready yet. I'll be ready next year, 2018. I'm coming for you.
Right.
But there are some things that I need to do. So one of my slogans for 2018 is that I'm a producer and not a consumer. I'm not buying anything
Right.
in 2018 unless it's something like toothpaste, that
You do
runs
have to-
out,
yeah.
food, things that run out. But like clothing wise, absolutely nothing. Hair wise, no. This wig is staying right here, you guys.
know,
This wig is staying right here. That's why you
Right.
invested some good Remy, okay? But
okay.
the
Just be natural.
just be natural. But I am not going to be a consumer in
Right.
2018. I am really going to be a producer. And so I love that you talk about really, you have to create the vision.
You have to. And so the last chapter of my book is Go Hard or Go Home. That's the chapter for me. It's like I don't like to use the phrase do or die, but it's like go hard, Tasha, or go home. Like you have to make this work. And so that's the book, not because I wrote the book, but it's a really good book because it's practical. There's a chapter in there called When Reality Hits, it hits hard.
So listen,
And it does.
if you have someone who you love, who really, you see, they're on the struggle bus. They're saying one thing, but they're not doing it. That they have all the potential in the world, but they're not executing. If you know someone like that, listen, I'm going to be all the way 100. You're probably that person. You probably have to start with the person in the mirror. You need this book in your
Right.
life.
Right, you do.
Because I do agree. Your pain does have purpose. Everything that has
Absolutely.
happened to you,
It's necessary.
it is necessary
It's
and
necessary.
making you who you need to be in the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if they're past that stage, and you heard it here first, if they pass that stage in 2018, there'll be a new release. And that release is called, drumroll,
Yes.
Broken Wings Can Still Fly.
Woo! I love it.
See, because you birthed this vision, but you're still kind of, and you're calculating all the things. Well, I didn't accomplish this. I didn't do this. What about Broken Wings Can Still Fly, baby? Get up and fly.
Broken wings can still.
still
I don't know how you come up with that stuff.
Me and God, we got this
You,
thing
you have
going
that
on.
communication going.
He speaks, I listen. Yeah. He orchestrates, I follow.
And I like the fact that this is a simple to read book.
It is.
Because here's the thing. I've been doing some research. You guys know I'm research queen. But 80% of book buyers never get past chapter 1.
Oh,
80% never get past chapter 1,
wow.
which goes to show you
It's too much.
it's too much, especially in this day and age. You know, when I was growing
much.
up as a kid, I mean, I
was
didn't
easier.
even, I was in a Haitian household. We didn't have cable, okay? So you only had like 4 channels to choose from. And here's the thing. I could sit down. I had the time to read a book. But now you have the cell phone
Right.
blinking. You have the social media giving you notifications.
Right.
It is hard for people to sit down and actually read.
You know that the book is actually available on Amazon and Kindle. It's available. So
wonderful.
you could go to Amazon.com and you can actually put my name in or the name of the book, and it's available on a Kindle. So, right, kids adults. Fidget spinners, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Adults are busy, so we don't always have time. I'm actually working on 2 things for this book. One, to do an audio, because I know we're in our cars most of the day, and so sometimes we don't have time to actually physically turn the pages, so audio, and a workbook. So you have
Wonderful.
no excuse as to why you couldn't action plan. I need you to get some action.
Exactly.
And it's action for myself as well, because there are times I put things into place. Like you said, you had a lot of things you had planned out for this year, and some things I didn't either.
Exactly. And it's okay.
But I'm putting them back on the list of 2018.
Exactly.
And it's my goal.
Exactly.
No excuses.
So I'm going to be very open and transparent. I had 2 struggle issues this year that I did not achieve to the level that I want. Number 1 is that $1 million status.
Okay.
Even though, the impact I've made is almost more important than that. Mm-hmm. But I still want to claim it. I still want that golden ring.
I'm a millionaire.
I know. And the other thing is, honey, this stomach. You see this stomach? I need to get with Latrice and get it together. Not because, listen, I know I'm cute. I know I'm beautiful. Mm-hmm. Just the way I am.
Sideways?
Exactly. Just the way I am. But it's about having the energy.
Right.
To be in the $1 million status, because there's a certain amount of stamina that is required.
Absolutely.
There's a certain amount of energy that is required. A great example, just today, I am going to be going to Asia in January, and in February I'll be in New York. In order to be going to all these places and to be getting on planes, I need to be healthy. Otherwise, I'm going to fall flat on my butt and not be able to answer my destiny.
Right.
And so this is why this book is great.
Yeah, we
because
talk about healthiness, and we do have to be healthy. It's not about being snatched. It's not about, we want to be super cute as women, but at the end of the day, the goal is to be healthy on the inside so you can accomplish those goals.
Oh, I have to share this, you guys. This is an excerpt from the book. There will always be someone waiting for you to quit so that they can replace you on the job, the team, waiting to steal your position. Move on your marriage, dream, and make it their own.
Mm-hmm. It's always somebody lurking in the corner. There's a very secular song that says there's levels to this. And what people don't quite understand is when you're birthing your vision, it's always somebody right there waiting for their vision to fall through, or waiting for your marriage to fall apart, or waiting for your best friend to call it quits. It's always somebody waiting. What are you going to do?
It's so interesting that you say that, because some people may think that I'm a little superstitious, but there are certain things that I work on in my life I don't tell anyone about.
Right.
Because
move in silence.
In silence in certain areas. Now, there are some people where everything they do is in silence, and it's just like, okay, are you just scared to just talk? But if you are being strategic and moving in silence, that is a good thing, because people are waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Don't think everyone that's liking your page is...
Listen, you talk about birthing your vision in the midst of chaos. When I wrote this book, life was pretty, but oh man, the minute I decided to fully commit to it, go through publishing, go through editing, go through all of that, chaos broke loose. And there were people who I thought I can share the vision with that were saying, why? Why do you need to write a book? What's the purpose of the book? Or you're another one of those. So it was very discouraging, kind of, sort of along the way. But when I connected to the right people, shout out to the Feltons, when I connected to the right people.
Love it.
It was just like, wait a minute. It was this easy all along? So sometimes you do have to move in silence, and then there are other times where you have to be strategic in the people that you're connected to.
Absolutely.
Be strategic. So get the book. It's not because it's mine, but it's a very, very good read.
I love this, because this is very timely for the time that we live in. It's on page 66. So when you get your copy,
look at page 66.
Go to page 66.
What does it say?
We are a generation that places so much emphasis on what others are doing and what others think until it cripples our creativity and natural born instinct. And I was listening to a psychologist. So what you said is backed by science. For example,
I'm a psychologist in the making.
There you go. Because what they said is when you go on social media, you should try not to go on there and look the first hour of your day. Because when you do it in the first hour, it's sucking you into this comparison, this seeing what other people are doing, and that's not healthy.
Because everybody's life is perfect on social media. I mean, everybody said they have the perfect marriage, the perfect job. It's perfect. So you, with your imperfections, go on social media, you're looking like, ugh. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't suggest it either. I don't suggest it before bed, and I don't suggest it in the morning.
Absolutely.
That's true.
So, again, please share with the audience how they can connect with you, where they can find your book, and what is upcoming.
Audience. No, I'm just like. So you can connect with me definitely on social media. On Facebook, I am Natasha E. Hatchett. There is only one me, I might add. Natasha E. Hatchett on Facebook. On Instagram and Twitter, I'm at Stronger Together Incorporated, INC. You can also email me at tashahatchett.intl.com at gmail.com. Upcoming. The book. It can be purchased on Amazon.com. You can do the book version, or you can download it through your Kindle, or you can just simply email me, DM me, inbox me, and send over your payment via PayPal, and it'll come directly to you, autographed by the one and only.
There you go. You better keep that signature, sell it on eBay later.
Listen, I'm telling you. So upcoming for me, I am hoping to get, no, I'm not hoping. I am getting back in the game. I take a break. So I'm into consulting. And now I've moved from teenagers to also trying and helping young adult women.
Wonderful.
It's interesting. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I'll be doing a lot more hands-on with young adult women, going back to my teenage girls who I have to forgive myself for neglecting over the months. And just seeing what else God has in store, because I do believe he has an amazing plan. I'm just don't sometimes want to acknowledge it, but he does.
Exactly.
Because it can be a little big. But
here's the thing. I wanted you to delete something.
Oh.
You didn't neglect them. You were rebuilding.
Okay, great.
And
like
revolving.
That. And I was.
So that you can better serve them.
I did have to take a couple of months away from it to regroup. Because I always give the example, if you don't put anything in the bank, you can't get anything out, right? And if you try to withdraw any from the overdraft account, don't you have to pay a penalty? Well,
yes.
I didn't feel like paying penalties. So
or, if you got a really janky account, they won't even let you overdraft. They won't even let you.
They're trying to save you from getting the penalty.
Yeah, but it's embarrassment at that line when you get.
That is true.
What you're saying is so true.
I needed a moment to regroup, and regrouped. Tasha 2.0 now, so look out.
2.0. And I had to do a similar thing myself. And stepping back, not doing so much social media, stepping back from Periscope, because you know what? It's a blessing to have new clients and have major corporate clients now in the healthcare industry, in the legal industry. But I needed time to really scale my business and figure out how I'm going to do this and be successful at it. Because you can drown in your business by failing, but also being too successful too quickly. And so we have 2 minutes left. Wow. Shop Small kickoff has been amazing. We have given you a little bit of everything. We have given you a little bit of health and wellness. We have given you a little bit of retail therapy with dresses and jewelry and watches and so forth. And listen, we even fed your mind. Can we say M-I-N-D? Fed your M-I-N-D. And listen, this is a great book. All of these women really show diversity at its finest. We had a Caucasian woman in Ireland. We have a U.S. Virgin Islander.
Shout out to all my BIs.
Yes, we have a person in Philadelphia.
Right.
So it really goes to show you that as a community, we are stronger together, just like the name of your company. I will see you next week, Tuesday, for another episode of Shop Small. Talk to you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
1470